Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing episode of Dimension Chasers! Let's take it away by throwing it up to our Judge Magister!
Hello everybody, I am Blaze49. I'm going to be your DM for Dimension Chasers this evening. If you could, be sure to go ahead and share, like, and subscribe if you were watching the VOD. Hyping helps small channels like ourselves reach more people as well, so that'd be greatly appreciated. But you are not here to listen to me. Go ahead and shill all of our stuff. You're here to watch our fantastic players play the game. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and shut this on over to Ellie.
Blaze, you're missing.
Fuck.
Damn.
I had one job, but I fucked it up. In the meantime, Ellie, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. My name is Nelson. I'm standing the face and leader of the Treasure Tales team here, and I am playing Elihem Trador, aka AME. I also play Flambe over on Dragon Ball XT, as well as a bunch of other stuff on the shows that we produce. But I'm not here by myself, so let me just send this right on down.
Golden Nova here, the lore laureate, the explaining expert, and today I am here playing as the insufferable, the powerful, the main character? That's what my plot armor says, Crest Knight, who doesn't go by any other name. I'm looking forward to what happens in this new arc, and let's pass it on over to my other compatriot here. How you doing, Connor?
I'm doing good, and you're not insufferable. You're quite the endearing individual. Hello, everyone. It's me, Connor, from the Treasure Tales Discord server. I still don't have a concise intro, but I do stuff on the Discord server, such as host watch parties for our other games that are done live whenever I'm not in them. So come on down. It is a wonderful community where we all love doing art, play games, and just have a good old time. I'm sure it will be lovely. I'm going to pass this over now to Blaze, that he has a corporeal form, and let's get started.
Thank you very much. I'm super excited to finally get back to playing. But with that said, we got two different places we could go ahead and start today's episode, but I don't think I'm going to blue balls you guys again. Last time we left with Ellie having discovered that her apartment had been broken into. So, Ellie, what are you going to do? You see that the front door of your apartment has been broken in.
She's going to immediately back away from the door. Her back is against the wall. She slumps to the ground. And she's calling the police, and she's calling on Quinn.
Alrighty. The police very quickly say they're going to send a patrol car over to come investigate. And after that, Quinn, you receive a call.
Oh dang, guess we're hopping over here. I'm with Crest going to the card shop. Would this be around the same time as that?
Yeah, it's like as you're going to the card shop, you get this call.
Yeah. Insert Discord ringtone sound effect or something. Hold on. I got a phone call. I'll meet up with you on the inside.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I step outside, pick up the phone. Hey, Ellie.
House broken. Police on way.
Wait, hold on. Ellie, what happened?
She's just gonna turn on her camera, and you can see it shakily pointing at the broken in door.
Okay, you're safe, right?
Yeah?
Is anyone around you?
No, this is a high floor, and it's supposed to be a secure building.
Okay, don't worry. I'll be over right now. I'll call Isabella. I'll let her know everything. Hold on a second. I'll stay on the phone with you, okay? Just tell me if anything happens, and I'm gonna quickly go inside. Like, Crest, we have an emergency. We need to go now.
Alrighty. I'll check back on this binder later.
Yeah. All right, you called the police, right? They're on the way?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, police?
I show Crest my phone.
Oh, okay, yeah, double time.
Yeah, double time. And I'm just gonna stay on the phone while just trying to comfort Ellie as I get to her apartment as fast as possible with Crest.
It is just incoherent sobbing.
Okay, breathe. It's gonna be okay. We're almost there. Just stay where you are. If you hear anything, did you have a neighbor that you can contact?
Would she, considering she probably has like the, if not the top floor, but probably close to?
Would you
I
be
will leave that
social
one
enough with
up
your neighbors to
to-
talk about that?
True, that as well.
Sorry, what was that place?
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, would she have talked to any of her neighbors really?
Probably not.
Yeah, I
she-
don't think any of them would have really talked to you about it.
Okay, but no,
Or,
then
right.
if
Go
So
ahead.
she
we're
had-
your only support network
so
at the moment.
the question was whether or not she has neighbors. So yes, it's a possibility. Would Ellie engage with that? Probably not right now, because she is currently shut down.
And yeah, let's get schmoving.
Okay. I looked towards Crest. Can you contact Isabella for me?
No.
Do you need her number or?
I turn my pockets inside out.
Okay.
I'm a little not cell phoned at the moment.
Quinn opens up his messenger app.
Is Yon with us?
No, I believe Yon was going to stay at the building since robot, not the weirdest thing ever, but not normal.
Okay, sounds good. Then, yeah, Quinn. Then I'll need to pass me your phone. I'll call her.
Yeah. Okay. Just don't close the phone app. We're almost there, Ellie. Just keep us on the line. And yeah, I double time. Ah.
All right. About 15 minutes later, Quinn, you would arrive at Ellie's apartment. At this point, you would see some of the police currently in front of her, in front of the building, and currently inside of her apartment.
Do I see Ellie on the floor?
No.
I would imagine if there's police, they probably would have taken her somewhere other than there for questioning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you see her on the ground floor.
Okay then. Ellie.
She.
I go up to her and I look at the police. Is she okay? Is everyone okay?
Yes. She's unharmed but shaken. We are currently looking into what happened. Please keep your distance. We're still investigating.
Okay. Ellie, I'm here. Okay?
It's just uncontrollable sobbing, very shallow breathing, and she's literally curled up in a ball, like she's holding her knees.
I kneel down to her. Ellie, take slow breaths, okay? I'm here, okay? Look at me. Can you look at me?
She'll slowly turn her head, just like you could see her eyes are incredibly puppy red, even though it hasn't been very long.
Good. You can see me, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you're safe. I'm here for you, okay? Chris is here too, okay? Isabella's on her way.
I got this with the place because it was supposed to be secure. We were supposed to have cameras and security guards and...
It's okay. Just breathe right now, okay? The police are gonna do the best work they can, okay?
She's just... turns her head back
yeah.
into her knees.
I'm just gonna gently rub her back. Be there with her.
So the police are keeping the apartment locked off, right?
Yeah, you see them like police tape in front of the door, and you see a couple of them like going in and out of the building.
Can I try my hand at investigating outside, like in the hallway outside the room?
Sure. Go ahead and roll investigate your surroundings.
Sounds
I'm
good.
just gonna what's up here.
Zub, 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 zub. Zub, 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 zub. That's right there.
We need to get you some custom dice at some point.
True.
These look so lovely. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Purple and green is a good combo.
Yep.
Dice roll. All right.
Oh, dice roll.
Investigate your surroundings is a what kind of roll?
I want to say skill.
If it's skill, we're looking at a 9 total with my +3 skill.
Yep. Oh, 9. I believe that's one question. Yeah, it's one question. What do I not understand about X? What happened at X? What could we do to stop X? Or why is X happening?
Why is X happening?
Ooh, that is a interesting one. Oh, that is an interesting one. Nell, quick question for you.
Sure.
Where did Ellie keep her safe?
Her safe is in her room. And as I said, it's multiple saves. So it's like a safe inside of a safe inside of a safe. And that is behind a custom mural of the armored maidens in battle.
Okay. As you look in, you do see, you probably know what this would look like. Where you were, I've heard about what your IRL job is. You see what appears to be, a set of wheels of something being very heavy dragged along her floor. It looks as though something very heavy was put onto a dolly and then wheeled out of the building, or wheeled out of her apartment.
Gretchen kind of nods and takes a hovering position over the two. He is concerned for Ellie's emotional well-being right now, but doesn't feel like he has a good way of helping with that, so he's just kind of being around.
I look at the officers. Is it okay if I were to take my friend somewhere to stay, or does she still need to be here?
I'd recommend finding her someplace safe to be. We shouldn't need her. We've gotten her whole report on what happened. We'll go ahead and investigate, but in a day or so, it should be clear for her to go back in, as long as nothing is out of place from our investigation.
Okay. Hey, Ellie, Isabella's almost here, okay? You can go back to my place. Do you think you're able to do that?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay.
All right. A couple minutes later, Isabella arrives. She immediately embraces Ellie in a hug, kind of lifts her up as she does so. All right. Come on. I'm gonna take you over to the 7 Seas, make you a nice hot meal. All right.
Okay.
Come on. And she's gonna kind of just half carry, half walk you over to her car and bring you back to the 7 Seas.
Okay. So, aside from Ellie doing work for the next little bit, she's probably not going to be in a very talkative state. I'm just going to explain that right now
Mhm.
for not only the audience but for everyone else here. Again, as somebody who has actually had a house broken into, I essentially shut down for almost 2 days. So Ellie's not going to be in the best shape to do much of anything unless it's going to distract her from whatever thoughts are running through her head.
Mhm.
Yoinking everyone over here.
Okie doke. Yeah, Crest and Quinn, what are y'all gonna do?
Once Ellie's been kind of sat down, Crest is gonna try and approach her. Hey,
Yeah?
I saw something while we were at the apartment, but it's not good news. Do you want to hold on until later, or do you want me to tell you now?
Takes a deep breath. Well, can't get any worse right now, I guess.
It's okay if not. I'm not trying to test you or anything. Overload you right now.
No, hit me. What happened?
Okay.
What'd you see?
While they were going in and out, I was able to spy inside the apartment. There were some heavy wheel treads in there. Looked like they were leading away from some kind of section of the apartment. I couldn't quite see it clearly. Do you normally have some kind of like shop cart that you use in there to transport heavy objects?
No. I mean, most of the stuff I transport in is like computer hardware, but nothing like that would require a whole dolly.
Right? Is there anything that was installed previously that might have been that heavy that you don't normally move?
Aside from the basic furniture, there's the safe in my room.
We have to operate under the assumption that that's whoever broke in was after them.
Oh, that's not good.
Does Quinn hear that? This conversation?
I wouldn't be trying to keep it secret, so if Quinn is around,
Okay.
I would definitely invite Quinn to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, Quinn would have been listening in.
Are you at liberty to share what you keep in that safe?
There was only one major thing that was in that safe, aside from a couple of photos and cards and whatnot. And it should be inside of a safe, inside of a safe, inside of a lockbox. And she's going to look over at Quinn. Something that somebody told me not to get rid of.
Whereas when you look at Quinn, there is an incredible amount of guilt all over his face. That looks as bad as a post-battle against V in the Battlecade.
Oh, okay, so it's that bad. What are we...
Okay. You remember Vire V, right?
Absolutely.
So he was infected with some kind of virus, right?
I had a feeling something like that was the case.
So he gave me a sample to try to see if I could figure out how to solve it. Nearly fried my computer systems in the apartment, but I was able to localize it and basically contain it for study. Between myself and Thomas, we were working on an antivirus, but couldn't quite get it right, so we tried fighting fire with fire, and essentially made a worse version of it to try to eat itself. But we figured that plan was a little too risky. And then we found out that the virus inside of Vire was actually the viral emperor. So we have a backup of him that's stronger and worse. And my thought was, well, we should probably get rid of this before it becomes a problem. And I was convinced by someone else to keep them around.
Okay, well, I am going to abstain from making a moral judgment on the matter. When we started replicating life forms, I think we already started playing God. So
to be fair, I didn't know it was a life form at that point.
And see, now we're just adding things like ontological determinism, and that's a whole can of worms. But the short of it now, the material reality is that someone has taken a logic bomb out of your apartment and could use it for whatever they want.
In essence, yeah, this thing nearly took over my entire systems, causing a catastrophic cascade failure in moments once it connected to my system. You connect that to the internet here, and probably the entire globe is going to go dark in half an hour.
All right. Well then, turns to Quinn. Do you feel like you need to stay here for Ellie's safety?
I... Ken picks himself up and slaps the side of his face. We need to find that. We need to find it as soon as possible.
We sure as heck do.
There's only 6 people who I could only know who know about that. We still have it, and that's me, Isabella, Ellie, Phoebe, Isabella's child,
Alex.
Yes, sorry, my brain was that was Connor being dumb. I can't remember their name for a moment. Alex and Thomas. They're the
We also need to think outside the box here, I think.
I was also a known dev for the game system, and I'm not exactly a low-paid person, so they might have broken in without realizing what they took.
There's that. There's the number of times that you've kicked sand in Mikona's face. There might be someone on their payroll that's just as, if not good, as Amy. We can't be sure that someone hasn't infiltrated the systems and figured out what you had. So, it's just as likely that it's breached the containment of the few people that you've told. Which doubly means that time is of the essence if we're going to lock this down. If this trail goes cold, that's a game over scenario.
That's a world over scenario if somebody just plugs it into a random computer that's connected to the web.
Got it. So, quick question. So, let's not go into a bunch of diatribes. Quinn, do you feel like you need to stay here for Amy's safety?
I'm sorry, out of character. When you ask that, are you basically saying that, Connor, do you want to stay with Ellie so in case of anyone to suddenly jump her?
That makes a good point. I think Prest's thrust was like as an emotional support network, but there is also the possibility that someone doubles back and tries to ambush the group.
No. I just wanted to make sure what you meant.
That is also that's also a good idea. It's not what he meant, but that's a good thing to think of.
Yeah. Ellie? Do you need me here for you? Because I'll be here in a moment if you do.
No, I think the two of you should take care of this. I am not in a state to do much right now. Press, do you even have a working deck right now?
I've got my backup. I'm a little rusty with it, but I should be able to take down any mooks that we come across.
I can lend you mine if you need.
I appreciate it, but I don't think that they would respond to me in quite the same way. Though, if it... Oh, I can't believe I'm going to be this sappy. If it means anything, it is the deck that I used to play before I joined the dojo. It's the deck that I was playing while you were showing up in tournament circuits.
I look forward to seeing it at some point then.
That being said, I think you need a card right now. Crest is going to flit through Horn Dragon deck, and he is going to take out Cthulhu's card. She'll look after you.
That's your ace from that deck. I'll take good care of it. Make sure you come back and get it though, okay?
Promise. The version of Cthulhu that he hands over looks much different than it was beforehand. Because Cthulhu is like in a hibernation state, the card has like this sapphire blue egg on it with this spiral pattern.
I was gonna say, is it like the Baguska where it's like half asleep?
I do like the idea that it is an egg, but it does also look like a carved stone of Cthulhu, like curled up.
Oh, that's cool.
That's actually really neat. I like that idea. All right.
Right.
She makes sure it's double sleeved and slides it into her deck box.
All right, Quinn,
Yeah.
try to keep up.
Yeah, no. I have at least one idea on where we could potentially look. Someone who might be good with computers.
Jan, go with them. Take my jacket so you can blend in.
As you wish.
We'll be back in a flash.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Crest reads out a hand for Yon to come climb up his arm.
Yon's like 5 foot tall.
Yon, you're good. You follow me.
I thought you were about to say. Did I stutter?
Quinn, give him a hat.
That's on me. Rabbit robot. I just assumed they were like a 2 foot tall little toy. That's on me.
No, they're like a 5 foot tall battle droid.
Hey, even better. Even better.
All right,
Hell
so he's wearing Ellie's jacket, and
A
I
bucket hat.
assume Quinn gives him like a toque or something.
I give him a bucket hat. Big old 21.
Hey, as long as
It looks ridiculous.
as long as it covers the ears.
Listen, I'm convinced someone will draw a yawn in that fit and it will go hard as hell.
Hey, I dropped the
Okay, right.
references for Ellie in the DC chat earlier today. So if somebody needs a reference for her jacket, there you go.
There you go.
I'll drop a bucket hat in there later, but yeah. I go to my van.
Yeah, so Quinn, you
Yeah.
have a lead for computer person stuff?
My idea was to go to Thomas. I have his tax information, so I know where he lives. It's
Okay, whoever this Thomas person is, go ahead and
oh right,
call
Angel.
him out.
Sorry.
Oh!
Yeah, Angel's the
Well,
only
they-
other one who knows.
Okay, well then say hi. I think I'll be better served trying to hunt down more clues. If they left behind that trail, there might be other physical evidence I can use to try and catch up to where they're at. That sound good?
Okay. Wait, hold on. We need to talk over line distance. You don't have a phone. Hold on. And I quickly run inside. Hey, do we have a spare phone that we can borrow at the moment?
Ellie slides hers over.
Thank you.
Password
And
is 955755966.
9557.
Yo,
got it.
You recorded that, right?
Affirmative.
All right, cool.
All right. Here you go. All right. You all stay safe. And I take Thomas's
Call
tax
Isabella
info
if you
and-
need to reach me up for anything, okay?
You got it. I'll call you when I get done talking with Thomas.
And Quinn, I'll call you if I find something, and then vice versa.
Mm-hmm. You stay safe.
I don't plan on it. And then turns around and runs off.
You're aside from Isabella.
He'll be fine. I start up the car, and I drive to where Thomas is.
Alrighty. Who do I want to go with first?
That's a good question. Do you want to roll for it? Do we want to
I say roll
chat
for it.
decide?
Roll.
Honestly, I want to watch my roll and have Crest go first. I'm curious.
Okay.
I want to see more. I want to see the buddy cop duo between Crest and Jan.
Okay.
Well, I'm certainly not complaining. Okay. Crest is running back through in his mind the route back to Amy's apartment and just takes the back streets wherever he can to get towards the apartment building.
Okie dokie. You arrive pretty quickly there. It's only about a 30-minute walk or so. Being there, you would expect the police to still be there. Typically, you expect them to be a couple of hours investigating, but they've already packed up and left. All that's left is some police tape over the front door.
Oh. Thank God I didn't have to do the stupid maneuver. Yeah, Crest is gonna go over to the door and try to see if he can tactfully remove the police tape so they can be reapplied later.
Go ahead and roll plus skill for me.
You got it. I love rolling plus skill. That's 11 on the die, so we're looking at 14.
You are expertly able to remove it.
My time at the dojo has taught me well the ways of flow.
Meanwhile, at the end of the
You
day,
see Jan just kind of look at the police tape, look at you, look at the police tape, look at you, and Jan doesn't really have normal expressions, but you almost feel an eye roll coming from him.
Now, what do you know?
So, what exactly are we looking for?
Well, we have a good starting point with the treads. If it was that heavy, there's two possibilities. They either found a service elevator or some other locomotion device to get this out of the building the normal way, or they offloaded it out of a window somewhere. So we should be able to narrow those decisions down pretty quickly. And Crest is
There
gonna...
was an elevator in the hallway, correct?
Yes, there was. So, Young, do we think that the police were, competent on this one? Or no?
Given the speed at which they concluded their investigation, they are either extremely competent or not very competent.
Alright, cool. Glad to see we've eliminated the center of the spectrum. Okay, Ellie said that she has security cameras here. We can we should be able to figure out if they use the regular elevator down or if they tried to find some other way to get out of here. Now I just have to find my way a back door into a computer security cyber specialist. Easy! Crest is going to try to find a terminal and see what he can do to access the local camera net.
All right. Go ahead and roll plus skill. Does Crest have any computer skills?
Only basic stuff. He knows how to use Excel, maybe.
Gotcha.
But he wouldn't be able to say, like...
Yeah, go ahead and roll plus skill for me.
Alright,
Brandish your skills is the thing.
Gil.
Ooh.
All right, that's a 9 on the die, so we're looking at a 12.
All right, you have become a hacker, man. So you start fiddling around with the. So are you doing with the building security stuff or Amy's security stuff?
Amy's.
You have my phone.
I'm
You could just connect to it.
Honestly, yeah, you're like trying to figure out her password and all that kind of stuff, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I have her phone. And you just use that to remote access into some of her systems.
Oh my god, the passkey's right on here. Incredible. Awesome. See,
How did you get in here? This fortress, it is impenetrable. Phone
You
has
left
the
password,
window.
son of a bitch.
I look
sorry.
over to Yon over my shoulder and go, see, I don't know much about computers, but social engineering is the strongest hacking tool there is.
Well, correct. It seems like I have very well.
Yon is trying so hard, it just can't compute.
All right.
Bro,
So,
the CPU.
camera footage. Let's see if we can catch our villains on tape.
That is where you run into an issue. You would have noticed this, or Jan would have pointed it out to you. As you're looking at it, you see that there is a missing section of the video. That starts pretty much. You see, everything's fine, and then there is a 30-minute section of there being no footage, and then it returns. And after that, you see that the house has been broken into. What you notice that is interesting is that all of the cameras and like the microwave, everything they all have their everything that's not connected to the internet, I should say, does that thing whenever you lose power and your microwave starts blinking at the wrong time for the next 2 weeks because you never want to fix it. Yeah, it's all doing that. Everything in her apartment that isn't connected to the internet is doing that.
Power surge. Must have been an induced one too, if it was at the right time for it. So whoever it was has good tech access, but they didn't feel confident enough to actually crack into Amy's systems. Probably would have been a lot cleaner. But yeah, so that rules out our ability to use the cameras. So we're gonna have to start doing some more forensic investigating. Crest spins out of the chair and goes to investigate the wheel tracks that were left behind, looking to see if there's how long they continue going, and or if there's any kind of material residue that they might be able to jot down.
No material residue. However, it does go from where, from like the wall where her, because she has a wall safe behind an Armor Maiden's mural.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they open that mural. The tracks kind of go from where that is straight out of the house, like a straight line out of the house. And it looks like they just shut it back afterwards.
Out of character question, was anything else in the house disturbed?
They took a loaf of bread.
No!
No, they did a
nothing
service.
else.
They got rid of the thing in the fridge where it should not be.
So
They even
oddly
stole
enough-
the roast beast.
The roast beef! Oh no, they gotta die now.
That's a rare move.
Those people
Oh
gotta
my
die.
god. Oh
Roast
my god.
beast is a feast I can't stand in the least.
At least. Oh my god. I love that movie. I was gonna say as a kid, no. I just love that movie.
Yeah.
Editor, please just put in the roast beasts. No, we'll probably get copyright for that, but
We'll do it in a short.
Okay, so
right.
we have an understanding that whatever was taken, got in, put it on the dolly that they had, and then left immediately, pausing only long enough to take a loaf of bread.
Yes.
Is there anything else I'm overlooking that we might be able to investigate here? I don't think so. They didn't really pick the place clean, or... It also doesn't seem like they did much to try and hide their tracks, so... I think I just have to go back outside the apartment and see what avenues of egress they had out of the building.
Out of character question, did you actually check the room? Because I think we only described the tracks. Did you actually look in the room where they, like, took stuff?
I believe we just talked about if anything else was disturbed.
Okay.
And we said that there wasn't anything else. So unless they did something that hit it afterwards, there wouldn't really be anywhere in the apartment to focus an investigation on, and we'd be here forever. And as much as I would love to waste Blaze's time asking about what's on the desk, okay, what's in the microwave, okay, what's under the rug, we can fast forward through that.
Microwave is where they hid the pieces of bread.
I'll
Sorry.
fucking do it. Don't. I'll fucking do it. Yeah, no, what do you want to try and do?
Yeah, let's slip back out of the apartment and check to see, there's the elevator we came in on, but is there, like, additional elevators? I said service elevator earlier, like, assuming something, but is there, like, a more heavy-duty one that would be more appropriate to send a safe down?
No. So, investigating what happened, you see the kind of the tire mark, like the marks going up to the elevator, and if you go down the elevator, you'll see that it leaves and then goes into a employee service elevator. It's a little bit more those tend to be a little bit more robust and not easily accessed by residents, kind of in an out of the way location.
Okay, well, we didn't get this far by making tactful decisions. Cress is going to try and access the employee elevator.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you. It just kind of says employees only on the front of it. It's like behind a set of doors.
I don't have a respect for authority. Swipes in.
Yeah, you just see like a single, looks like a single guy in high school. He's like, hey man, you can't be back here.
Well, I mean, I've got to get back down after the cleaning shift, right? I mean, I'm not going to use a regular elevator.
Kind of like narrows his eyes at you. Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Kind of like starts wandering off. Looks like he has no idea what's happening. He barely looks like he's here mentally.
Looks back down at Yon. Social engineering.
I am beginning to understand the appeal of such techniques.
All right, I'm gonna keep trying to. God, there's any number of floors that this could have dropped off at, but I can't imagine they picked anything other than one that gets them to like the ground floor or the parking garage, if that connects to it.
Yeah, there is one that leads to the. God, what would it be called? Like where like all the like deliveries and stuff like that would be, the loading dock.
Yeah.
It does go down to the loading dock.
Yeah, that'll be my first choice to try and investigate.
Yes, you see what you do see a bunch of different tire marks leading out of the service elevator, obviously, but you do think you see the same kind of tracks leading out of it into kind of leading from the elevator to where the like. God, I used to work at a loading dock, so it's hard for me to describe this properly. Where like all the trucks and stuff would drop their stuff off. Looks like they wheeled it there.
Okay, this is where things get tricky. Did they knock out power to the whole building? We probably would have heard that. If they didn't do that, then maybe this place's cameras have what we need. Does the loading dock have a security office here, or would I have to look elsewhere in the building for it?
elsewhere in the building.
Okay, if I was a security office, where would I be? Let's go for the lobby and work from there.
All right. You and Yon go to the lobby. You see a receptionist, a couple of people kind of meandering about inside of the first floor. Looks like they're either waiting for people or maybe they're like working on some stuff. Instead of doing it in their own home or apartment, they're kind of doing it out and about just to kind of look like they're busy people. You know that kind of person, right?
Yeah. Oh, before we head up into the lobby, while I'm in the loading dock, are there any spare like company hats, like baseball caps that I can just grab off the wall?
Definitely, yeah. They're like just kind of strewn everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, they always keep like they always keep a bunch of them back here because, you know, as someone who used to work in the loading bay, we never wear our uniform like we're supposed to.
Absolutely. Why would
but
you?
You always keep extras for whenever the boss is around.
Yeah. So, hat on into the lobby, and I just look around and look for the receptionist's office. I think that would be the best place to look for the security footage.
Yeah, but you see a woman sitting behind the a front desk. Looks like she's working on some paperwork.
Yeah, Cresser's just gonna go ahead, straighten the hat, and he's gonna go, "Hey, I just got the work order in. The apartment on the top floor had that power surge, right? I think I've finished getting all that set up. I just got to do one more check down here in the office to make sure everything's synced up with the building."
Of course. It wasn't just... You must have had bad information. It wasn't just the one apartment. It was most of the building, actually.
Lee. Oof.
It was temporary. Our backup generators managed to kick in time. However, apparently hers wasn't connected to the same backup generators as ours, so she had some issues. I've never really talked to her. She struck me as kind of a strange woman.
First time I was up there, she is well, let's just say whoever it is paying for a lot of DoorDash deliveries.
I get so many deliveries just to her room. Do not get me started. Anyways.
It's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead. Head right back. It shouldn't be any problem. Paul should be back there. He should be able to answer any questions you got.
Sounds good.
I'm wheezing. I am wheezing.
I'm also.
The way that Chris just threw Ellie's eating habits.
People love to gossip.
Oh, they do. Oh, you know they do.
True. Let's keep gaming.
Yeah, you head. She directs you back to, and she kind of points to an office that says security.
All right, thanks. I'll talk to Paul from here.
All right, tell him I said hey.
Will do.
All right. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go for the door and I'm gonna slip in and I'm gonna make sure to close the door behind me as I greet Paul.
All right. You see Paul. You see this massive man. He's got a company hat on, and he is broad shoulders. He's a large man who looks like he lifts small buildings in order to get as jacked as he is. Can I help you?
Hi, Paul. I'm a contractor with the resident on the top floor. Her system got affected by the surge that hit the building. She asked, or I've got to make sure that everything is resynced up with the building. Do you mind if I check some security footage, make sure everything is working properly?
He lists some paperwork on the table. Don't see nothing about that in my paperwork here.
She's very secretive. You know how the top floor people can be.
That I do. She knows she's not allowed to bring in outside contractors for work without putting it, sending it through me first. That I can't guarantee her safety if she's just hiring anybody off the street. You could be anyone for all I know.
Absolutely anyone. This isn't the first time she's done that?
Of course not. Or she's tried to. I end up turning most of them around.
Well, I'm glad you and I have an understanding on it.
Well, as long as you have some paperwork from her saying that she authorized you to do the work, it won't be a problem at all.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go take out Ellie's phone, and I'm going to. Oh God, Ellie, please forgive me. I'm gonna go through her. I'm gonna go through some local files, and I'm just gonna try and search anything that's like contractor, freelancer. Anyone that might be. If she's done it previously, she might have a work order similar enough that I can pass off.
Ellie, would you have any of that on your phone?
I mean, yeah, she would keep any and all contracts. That's important for filing any backups in case shit like this happens.
If you need me to make a skill roll, I would.
Yes, I need you to make a skill roll with a -1. Brick is not buying it.
That's perfect. That sounds great.
Break. Oh my God.
I need to commission just DC brick art, honestly.
Yeah.
All of my plans have gone out the
generic,
window.
Just make a generic brick art, so that way we can have brick in any game.
Yes.
Just ask multiple people, can you draw this character, but change the thing on their hat to be something different?
I'd like to imagine that this Dynaland version of brick, like the Dynaland hat, is because he's a fan of NXT.
Yeah.
It's true. It does exist. I did make a joke about that in Brazil.
Okay, dice roll. Commence.
Brandish your skills, yes.
Okay, that's a 7. Plus my 3 is 10. -1 is 9.
Everything appears to be in order. What company did you say you're with again?
What was the name on the contract that I just showed?
Asuna Heavy Industries, where everything comes in red.
Asuna Heavy Industry, where everything comes in red.
I thought your guys' uniforms were, red.
Looks down at himself. Hey, casual Friday, right?
Very well, go ahead and check the security cameras and all that stuff you're looking for.
Thank you kindly. Big hat, by the way. Where'd you get it?
Oh, they had a special merch drop for that show, Dragon Ball NXT.
That's crazy. What site did you use?
Oh, I picked it up over at No, go ahead and show real quick.
TreasureTales.fourthwall.com. That's TreaSured Tales.fourthwall.com.
Please tell me you just, when editing, you're just going to cut in that one part of the merch video.
I love it.
Maybe.
And weaponizing that seamless brand integration. Hopefully this has distracted him enough where I can click through the footage enough where I can look at the loading dock long enough to see if any footage survived the blackout.
Yes, some of it did. You find, you see a... Oh my god, Okay, real quick. Please, now when you're editing, please cut this part out. Does anyone remember the name of Shiro's, or of Vyre's bar?
Oh, the Renegade.
Yeah. The Renegade? Okay.
You never forget the Renegade.
No. I was trying to make sure I didn't accidentally copy a name of something. It is so one thing that strikes you as strange is that this seems to be a brand new truck. On the side of it, like they just, put the wrapping on it. It says the dive bar.
Quickly tabs back to Ellie's apartment footage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, everything's all up and up. Time codes are good. Paul, you've been a great. Thank you for your time.
Just be sure to have the paperwork ready ahead of time next time, and please wear a uniform. I don't want just any Joe Schmo getting into my building.
You know what? That's fair. My apologies. Hey, next time I run the systems here, drinks are on me.
Well, I appreciate it. All right. Anything else you're trying to do for inside of this room?
Thankfully, no. I'm gonna slip out, give a wave to the receptionist, walk out, and my phone is in my hand as I'm out the door, contacting Quinn.
Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and cut away from this and go over to Quinn.
Yeah, it's like a timing ghost trick where you do the cell phone connection, so it goes. We're just gonna travel over there.
All right. Quinn, what are you doing?
Using the information that I would have of technically still being Thomas's employer at the Seven Seas, I'd have his tax information and stuff and his tax home address. So I'm just going to use that, and since I clearly have a horrible time trying to message people for the entirety of the series, I'm just gonna go straight to his house.
Okay. You go over to Thomas's house. When you get there, you see a for sale sign. Actually, no, it'd probably be a for rent sign, actually. Yeah, you would see a for rent sign out in front, and you would see it looks as though it has recently been emptied.
Huh?
What?
What the? I'm gonna go up to the front door, and I'm going to ring the doorbell.
No answer.
Is there a side window? Or wait, hold on. This is a for rent thing. Can I just open the door to this?
No, but it does have whenever they're showing off a house or whatever, they have the keys locked in a little lock thing on the doorknob.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of those.
So, in other words, I don't have any way to get in.
Not that you know of.
Unless you get the key.
Yeah, I've already declared war. I'm not planning on making myself more of a legal criminal.
Look, Mikona is a terrible force upon this earth, but one force that I will not mess with is the Homeowners Association.
Yeah, no, completely fair. Yeah, no, I am not willing to throw hands with them. Evil Mega Corporation any day of the week. Homer Association, nah. Yeah, no, I is there a little glass window that's on the side of the door where I can look in?
Yeah, no, there's a bunch. Yeah, it's got some windows and stuff.
Yeah, I just peer in and I assume I just see that it's empty.
Yes, you do.
What the hell? And I'm going to quickly flip open my phone, and I'm gonna call Isabella.
Yes, Quinn. How can I help you?
Hey, Isabella. Sorry, a little spontaneous. Can you double check Thomas's tax return information? I'm at his place, but it's completely empty and it's up for rent. Did he move? Or talked about something like that?
No, I haven't heard anything about that from Thomas.
Well, I'm gonna call him. Again, double check the tax return info to see if something changed with his address.
I will.
Thank you.
You hear some rifling through paperwork, and she gives you the address you're currently at.
What the heck? Yeah, no, he's gone. Thomas is gone. Or at least he doesn't live in here anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna try to call him again. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I hang up and I try to call Thomas.
There is no answer.
No response either from him. Damn it. Joe's already gone. Pulled for me. Is there any neighbors? Like neighboring buildings? I'm gonna go to one of the neighbor houses and one that hopefully looks like they lived in, and I'm going to ring the doorbell.
Yeah, you find one. They've got like a bunch of plants and different, like, you know, looks like some things like that, like some basketball hoops and stuff like that.
Okay.
You see a woman come to the door. Hello?
Hi. Sorry, I'm new to this neighborhood, and I'm looking for some. I know someone who lives in that home. We're acquaintances. Do you know what happened to them by any chance? And I point over towards Thomas's house. I'm trying to find them, but I can't reach them.
I believe they moved out. I saw a moving truck in there yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. And
Yeah,
thinks
I'm
himself,
a little surprised it got done so quickly, but it's not unheard of.
Oh, well, must be one heck of a moving company. Did they? I'm sorry for prying, but did they at all talk about where they're going to move? Or
Listen, sir, I don't poke my nose in other people's business.
right?
And
Sorry.
really, I do have to be getting back to my kids.
Right? Yeah, I'm.
Have a good
sorry.
day.
I'll leave it to that.
And she just
Thank
closes
you.
the door.
Quinn walks down their driveway back into the sidewalk and back towards Thomas's house. Crud. Think. There's. Quinn's like pacing back and forth. All right. So the neighbors don't know anything about Thomas. Maybe check the dueling club. Maybe see that they're there. The class might still be going on, so they might be there. Again, he might have moved. It's the only place I got right now. And Quinn's gonna hop back in his van, and he's gonna drive over to Hanafuda University, and he's gonna try to find the dueling club.
I mean, yeah, you've been to Dueling Club before.
Yeah.
1 second, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah, you are able to go there pretty easily, and it's not like it's high secured or anything. You're able to pretty easily get a room to get in there and go to the Dueling Club.
Sweet. Yeah, I go in. Yeah. I creak open the door and I look in. Flinches a moment, thinking that he might get suddenly swarmed by kids and realizing, wait, I don't got food on me. They want jack shit with me. And I walk out in. Hey, everybody.
Everyone kind of looks at you for half a second, then goes back to what they're doing. Gloria comes over to you. Oh, hey,
Gloria.
Quinn, what can we do for you?
Sorry
It's a
for
little early to be coming in.
Yeah, sorry for suddenly dropping by. It's been hectic the past few days. This might sound like a weird question, but do you know if anyone's seen Thomas around? I've been trying to contact them and, well, I can't.
I saw him like a day or two ago.
Did everything seem okay with them that you can tell?
I mean, we're not that close, but yeah, they seem fine.
Okay. Well, a lot of stuff is happening right now, and I need to get in contact with them real quick. If you happen to see them, mind if I were to give you my information so you can contact me if you do see them?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Thanks, Gloria.
Yeah, she'll
I
trade
appreciate
numbers
the
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'll make sure to bring a treat for everyone next time to make up for it.
All the kids just kind of, they all like instinctually just look at you for half a second.
Yeah, I'm the food guy. But thank you. By the way, I hope everything's going well with the preparing for the Worlds event. The qualifiers, right?
We're entering the team competition. We're actually feeling pretty good now. Luna is finally, talking to us. You see Luna just kind of staring off into the distance. Or at least she's doing it more than she was before.
Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. I look over at Luna. Well, I hope you all do well in the team competition.
Oh, thanks. If you're entering too, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be entering the singles. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you'll do great.
Yeah. And Quinn looks like he's about to leave, and then he quickly turns and looks back towards Luna, and he's gonna actually walk over to her. Hey, Luna, do you have a moment?
She is ignoring you. Looks like she found a very particularly interesting spot on the ceiling.
I look up at the ceiling.
There's nothing there.
Luna, can I ask you at least one thing?
I mean, you already did.
Alright, can I ask you 3 things?
1, 2. Sure? Kind of looks at you.
Out of character. Fuck, I didn't think that would work!
Well,
Good job.
now you got 3 questions. Go.
No, you already asked 2 of them.
I asked 2 of them, and now I have a 3rd. And this is the only one I have to ask. Do you know if Thomas Cards think that he's in danger?
Why do you ask? Not really my place to say what someone else's cards think of somebody else.
Well, you sure said stuff about my cards to me.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about what your cards are saying about you, not what your cards are saying about Ellie.
Well, okay, but that's besides the point. A lot of stuff is
That's
happening
the exact point.
Okay, fair, but back to what I'm trying to say, though. A lot of stuff has been happening, and I'm worried for my friend's safety. I just want to make sure Thomas is okay.
How would I know that?
I just figured I'd try. If you don't know anything, then I won't force anything.
I know lots of things, but I don't know much about Thomas.
Is there something that you're willing to tell me then that could maybe help me or give me insight going forward? Or...
No.
Yeah, I thought. Well, you take care and, at Worlds, okay?
She's already ignoring you. She's looking back at the same spot on the ceiling.
And I walk out.
She doesn't spread gossip. Who do you take her for?
Well, crud. Thomas is gone now. And I figured this might be the time when Rest messages me or calls me.
That sounds all right.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Click.
And
Fix
at
up.
that point, we're gonna go ahead and jump over to Ellie.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
All right, Ellie, you have been kind of just sitting at the Seven Seas. Isabella, she brought you some homemade food. It was some chow mein that she had made.
Ellie's eaten like maybe a third of it and is pushing it around on her plate.
Now, Ellie, I'm not going to force you to talk about what happened or anything, but it would make you feel better. I am right here.
Don't know what to say. I got that place because it was supposed to be safe, secure. It's supposed to have security access to the building only. There's supposed to be security cameras in there. I had my own personal network and backup generator. And they still managed to break in, and it seems like they only went for the one thing in there, which was my safe. Which, aside from that USB drive that only a few of us know about, would have only sentimental value items.
Well, I can say from firsthand experience that nothing is always completely safe. I've definitely done my fair share of breaking into secure buildings that are supposed to be impenetrable.
I'm gonna need to get
But
another place then.
Ellie, I don't think you'll have to worry about that, okay? I have some contacts. They can make sure your place is safe.
Okay, but I can't go back there.
I won't force you to, but why don't you want to be there anymore?
Because they did manage to break in?
Trust me when I say they will not again. It sounds to me like they had one specific thing they were after, and that is it.
But why though?
Well, I did say that this was a bad idea, and I don't have any proof that it's true, but you did join somebody who declared war on one of the biggest companies in the world.
But
And
there
I'm
should-
not saying you
there
Oh,
should
go
be
ahead, sorry.
Should be almost no trace connections between me and Amy.
With all due respect, from what I've read, the Armored Maidens aren't a very popular deck anymore.
I don't know.
And you just so happen to go tearing through a bunch of difficult locations using nothing but an Armored Maiden deck.
Yeah, but my deck's not even hasn't even been at full strength for a very long time.
Again, This is just something I think that might be a contributing factor. And there's no way I can guarantee that nothing bad will ever happen again to your home. However, I can and will do everything in my power to make sure you feel safe. If that means a new place, you can get a new place. But if you feel comfortable with me providing some more protection, I will do that as well.
I'll look at a new place and I'll take you up on the offer if you're from your contacts. Look over it as well.
Say again real quick now, sorry.
I'll look into a new place and take you up on the offer of your contacts looking over it as well.
All right. Something that tends to happen is whenever you spent years of your life breaking into secure buildings, you get really good at making sure it doesn't happen again. Kind of gives you a small smile.
This is more of the weird stuff you haven't fully filled me in on yet, hasn't it?
Well, if it'll cheer you up, I can go ahead and tell you the story of the giant robots that we stopped.
You know, I think that would be interesting. It would probably get my mind off of things.
Well, it all started when we found some weird information around the macro firm, forums. And with that, we will kind of fade from there as she's telling you this epic story of her and her friends stopping a mega corporation with nothing but the power of cards.
All right, let's get some phone call scene up here.
Yep. All right, let us go to you two making a phone call.
When he hears his phone ringing.
Yeah.
And picks it up. Hey, Crest.
Hey, get any leads?
More worry.
Yeah.
But how about you first?
Well, I've got some good news, which sounds like it's going to be a nice compliment to yours. I was able to hunt down some images of a truck that left the building around the time of the break in some place called the Dive Bar.
Dive Bar. Do I recognize that name from anywhere?
No.
Well, it sounds like the Dive Center, but obviously less cool.
Huh. Okay.
So I'm going to go type that information around and see if I can find that place and go ask some more questions.
That's actually really good at. Wow, that's great. Wish I had something good to lead up with that.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I tried looking for Thomas, and well, his house is up for rent, and he's no longer at his house. I can't contact him. No one has seen him since, like, the day before yesterday, which is when we went to go get you. I couldn't contact him that day either.
That's concerning.
He said that he could just be taking care of his family. I don't know if that extent will cause up and leaving your own home, and apparently movers completely heading out with all of your stuff, from what a neighbor said.
Well, this is a bit of a long shot, but knowing your team's penchant for coincidences, if these two events are at all linked, then investigating one should help get us some information about the other.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay. So,
Alright.
let's do some digging. And let's head to this place. I will not be waiting up for you, and I hang up the phone.
Okay. I'm going to, before I get back in driving, I'm gonna shoot, Isabella attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a weird favor to ask, comma. Can you look into Thomas's family for me? Question. I just sends that. I'm sorry. I realize I'm typing that like I'm doing text-to-speech. Sorry, but yeah. Quinn sends a message to Isabella. Can you look into Thomas's family for me?
Why? Question mark? Seems a little personal.
It's the only thing I can think of that I can use to help find Thomas. He's not at his home anymore, and no one has seen him since everything happened yesterday. Or the day before yesterday.
One more time again, sorry.
It's the only thing I can think of to potentially find him. He's no longer at his home, and no one has seen him since we went to go get Crest.
I can try. ... Again, still seems very invasive, but I will do what I can. May
Thank
take
you.
a little bit of time, though.
Thank you, and sorry for me asking of that.
It's
A
all
lot
right.
of-
Period. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, a lot may be happening to more than just Ellie.
Very well.
And-
I will do what I can.
Thank you. And I'm going to leave that message that, and I'm gonna quickly message Crest. Wait, are we gonna be meeting up somewhere to like continue looking for this stuff, or?
The thing that Crest was trying to express was that they should both look into finding it independently, and then whoever gets there first gets there first.
Oh, okay then, got it. I'm
Because
going.
if Crest finds the place, he's gonna kick the door down.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly understandable. All right. Quinn's gonna be researching dive bar and everything.
Yeah. Looking up the dive bar, you both would find pretty much the same thing. Not much. The only thing you seem to find is a nothing. A single really bad website that says, dive bar coming soon, and it has an address. And in the little about section, it says, the dive bar is a brand new, up and coming VR cafe and card shop opening soon in Hanafuda City. We will offer free use of state-of-the-art VR equipment, cards offered at or below MSRP, and high-quality food.
Dive bar and card cafe. How dare they take my oddly specific niche in a card game show? And I'm going to the address. Quinn doesn't say that in character, but he drives.
They're going after your market share, Quinn. They're trying to get the numbers.
So yeah, what are you guys doing with this information?
The fact that it is in construction makes me even more suspicious. We got it. We gotta check this place.
Yeah, we are going there.
Okay, it does have an address. It's about a block away from the Seven Seas.
Wow, they are really encroaching on my turf. Holy shit. I was doing that as a joke. Yeah, no, I drive there, and if I see two jacketed individuals, I will go ahead and pick up Crest and Jan if they're on the way.
Crest is currently hoodie drawn, attempting to parkour his way through buildings to where the dive.
Okay, so he
can you roll? Okay, can you roll me brandish your skills with a -2?
Absolutely, I will do this. 8 plus 3 is 11, -2 is 9.
All right. So you have, not used your legs in about 2 months. Parkour is hard when you haven't used your legs recently.
That's true.
You are able to do it, but you are less gracefully leaping between buildings, more stumbling between buildings. You look a bit like a baby deer.
Wobble.
Yon is like just walking behind you at like the same pace.
Oh, come on. Show off.
Yeah. He's just walking.
Show off using your leg properly.
Yeah, but I would say the three of you arrive at about the same time.
And Barkson gets out. Oh, you two. Wow, you look. Do you need a minute?
You don't gotta say anything. You could just ignore it. We have more important things to focus on.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, what is this? Looks at the dive bar.
Yeah, it looks. You see a building that looks a bit like your own. It looks like pretty much overnight this. It was like an area that was for lease beforehand, anyways. You see that someone has apparently bought it, and at record, breakneck speed, they have been setting up a new business there. It says, "The Dive Bar, coming soon."
Wow, I've been working on this for ages. This looks pretty elaborate.
This wasn't here a few days ago.
Oh. And the suspicion counter continues.
Yeah. I pass here when I pick up Ellie. This wasn't here a few days ago.
Well then. Well, I suppose there's nothing left to do but knock. Crest reels back an arm. Quinn, I've been made painfully aware recently that I'm still on the recovery. Could you knock for me?
Oh. Okay. Was that audible, by the way?
Yes.
No. Oh, I didn't hear it. Oh, anyways.
Oh, I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, you guys, you knock on the door. You hear some sounds of construction that were inside stop briefly, and you hear some people mumbling behind the door, and then you see. Oh, I didn't think I needed this so soon.
Should I be taking a drink?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
No, if you want, I was gonna say if you take a minute, we do have 15 minutes before ads.
Oh no, I'm saying should I be taking the drink just in case if I spit take?
You see a rather large and imposing woman answer the door. She's got some scarring along one side of her face. And she has a bit of what could be described as a bit of a resting bitch face. So it's very stern and serious. But seeing the two of you, she, there's a moment of just kind of looking back and forth, then kind of just smiles and said, yes, how may we help you? We don't open up for a couple of days still.
Oh yeah, we saw your website. Very good stuff. Very good construction. You're gonna want to let us in.
Why?
Because we have some video footage that shouldn't be out here on the streets. It probably should have a nice home.
Sir, listen, we're not going to be blackmailed into not opening our business. Everything we have is 100% legit. Are you going to continue to threaten me, or...
Nova, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. There was a big shoot.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
we didn't hear that
That
part.
didn't come through.
Look,
Listen...
closing down
Of
your
course.
rinky-dink little establishment is the least of my worries.
Rinky Dink, I feel like, is slightly excessive. We are going to be opening one of the best, highest quality VR cafes, hopefully in all of Hanafuda City.
Right,
Should be
and
ready
I'm sure-
just in time for the World's Championship as well.
Right, and I'm sure your establishment is going to have a huge turnout on the first day from the police department when I show them the van that took away someone's private property recently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you're saying that I'm not going to discover something uncouth when I make my way into this building?
She kind of like stiffens a little bit and says, "You will not be making your way into my building. I do not appreciate trespassers, even less people threatening my business."
And you can stop me. And Cress is gonna wind up on his legs and he's gonna try and barrel through the door.
Oh no.
Like I just say, this scene is very ironically funny with the like doo 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 music going in the background.
I don't have all of the music from
Oh, okay.
I don't have like a bunch of music. I don't have like his,
You don't have the
the
tension
stuff-
music?
We time
No,
to
I
input
don't.
the NXT soundtrack.
yeah, no, I don't have the NXT soundtrack. Anyways, you tried to. Unfortunately, this woman is very tall, built like a brick house. You kind of just bounce off of her.
Oh, no. I got it. I got the description. Allow me.
Okay.
So Crest starts charging in, and she just holds out her hand on his head.
Why are you water? What are you doing?
Taking the direct approach.
Listen, my patience is large, but not infinite. Please get off of my property, or I'll be forced to call the police.
The video.
Yeah, can we say that the footage, I've extracted the footage to have it on hand?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So, you're telling me you don't recognize this? Cress is gonna take out the cell phone and pull up the footage.
She looks at it. You can see like her eye twitch a little bit. Interesting.
I'm gonna go to Chris and like kind of like pull him back a little bit so I'm by him a bit.
All right, you two, listen real quick, all right? I'll be frank with the both of you. My boss told me to open up this dive bar. All right? And ain't nothing the two of you can do about it. All right?
Then I simply have no other choice.
But looks at you with a raised eyebrow.
It's
And,
gonna have
what's
to
that
come down to a bit of a gamble. Crest takes his other hand, stuffs it into his hoodie before producing a deck box. A high-stakes game, if you will.
Oh, honey, you do not want to do that.
Well, I think you want to. I'm putting my footage on the line. Versus the contents that belong to my friend. If it's as easy as you think it's gonna be, honestly, this seems like a great deal for you.
This mysterious woman eyes you up and down, Trip. Crosses her arms like it is in her photo. What the fuck?
Yeah, I agree.
Huh? I'm sorry. I just got a Asian McDonald's commercial on the DC on the stream on YouTube side.
This to be sometimes.
And I was just like, what the fuck?
Do you want to
Yeah.
drive all the way here for McDonald's?
I was like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, that just hit me out of fucking left field.
No, I get it.
This woman, she kind of eyes you up and down, Trip, raises an eyebrow and says, "You really should want to do this? I can crush you, but it ain't have to end like that."
What, are you afraid that your pressed suit's gonna get a wrinkle?
Nah, I just ain't got the time to waste on someone like you. Listen, you want to do this? We can do this. That ain't right now. We ain't got the facilities set up in here.
So, what are you proposing?
Meet back here tomorrow. I'm a woman of my word. I ain't gonna do nothing about this till then.
Well, I feel honored that you would fast track your state-of-the-art duel arena for little old me. How could I possibly turn it down?
Very well. Here, tomorrow, same time, I'll kick your ass. Then you delete that video.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be a story for the ages. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. And, yo, Quinn. Watch your back. She goes back into the building.
Excuse... Well, aren't you Mr. Popular?
Right. Do we know that will keep their wager at least?
No, absolutely not. The only thing that we can hope in is that Ellie's safe is harder to crack into than the rest of her stuff right now, and that they're not able to access it.
Still, though, they're able to get it out and moving. Let's just hope that we can at least track them down if they do end up running again.
I think it's a good chance. If they had 30 minutes to break it open and they had a quick way of doing it, then they would have just, I assume, taken that instead of wheeling the whole thing out. So, odds are in our favor.
Okay.
At least I hope that they're in our favor. There hasn't been some strange advances in safe cracking since I've been living under a rock, has there?
I wouldn't know. I'm not that type of person to figure that stuff out.
Fair enough. Side note, I think I'm going to need some practice. Is there like a place around here that I can find some duelists to, shake the rust off?
A buffering screen appears like behind Quinn's mind as he's thinking. I do know a place, but we need to make a quick stop first.
Lead the way.
Cool. And Quinn's going to get in his van, get Preston, Jan back in there, and instead of driving straight to the location, Quinn's gonna go to the Seven Seas real quick, and he's gonna quickly hop in. Hey, a lot of stuff happened. Not sure if y'all want to come along the way, but we're gonna need Crest to warm up for something important tomorrow. It's like Quiz is like as his head's poking in through the door.
You guys probably should go and do that yourself. Ellie's still not feeling great.
Okay. Well, before that, and Quinn's gonna quickly run into the back, and he's gonna pick up a whole strawberry shortcake and like plates and like forks and everything. He's gonna load it into the back. All right, got everything.
We're delaying our mission to save the world for fruit?
I made a promise, and it's the best I could do on short notice.
Huh? Alright. Gotta keep your promises.
Yep. And Quinn's gonna drive Crest to Hanafuda University. He's gonna be
right.
Yeah, and Quinn's gonna be walking out carrying the cake.
All right.
A cake walk, if you will.
Yes, a cakewalk. A piece of cakewalk. And yeah, Quinn takes you to what looks like to be a club room at a university. This is the dueling club.
Okay, so these are, competent?
Yeah, I was a part of it.
Good enough.
Also, you might want to... I take it you're not the biggest people person, right?
Have you seen me? I'm a delight.
I know, but I mean, like... You know what? I think you'll be fine. Come on. Let's go in. And Quinn's gonna go in with, Cress is like, I brought cake! Oh no, I'm right next to him when this happens.
Stampeding kids.
Yeah, there's the stampede.
They're monsters! They're monsters!
They stampede at me and Crest.
Hey, nice hair, kid.
No. They're aimed. They know what they're looking for.
We're right next to each other, and specifically, they avoid Crest. Ah! Oh my god, there's so fucking many of them. Holy shit.
I think.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Gloria runs over, grabs Trip, and just yanks him out. I'm sorry. They get a little too excited when there's food sometimes.
It's okay.
I'm Gloria.
Understand. Hey, Gloria. I'm Crest.
That sounds familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?
I hung with your buddy Quinn when we were rolling as Mugen Beyond.
Oh, you were on that team? Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. So, you guys, guess you're big fans of dueling, huh?
Yeah, but we're not all of us are the best at it.
Oh, well, we can't all be.
The Fiend just
Yeah.
let me put the thing down, please.
Nope.
God, they're tearing him apart.
There is no escape, Connor. You deliberately brought cake too?
Yeah, I promised them.
You caused this yourself.
Yeah, I know, and it's amazing.
So, what brings you here today?
I figured me and the dueling club could have a bit of a mutually beneficial relationship.
Meaning?
Cresta's gonna head to the front of the lecture hall, get behind the main desk, and go, okay, tournament champion here. If anyone wants to sharpen up before the big game, you got a perfect target right here.
All right. So, as you say this, you feel like someone is giving you the worst stink eye of your entire life.
Oh.
Feels like someone is staring you down.
Please tell me it's Protag Kun. Please tell me it's Protag Kun.
Oh, I hope it's
Only one man can have this haircut.
Alright. Oh. Hello. And who might you be?
It's not Protag-kun. It is
Oh, okay.
Luna.
Oh, the other person who shares your haircut for the most part.
My haircut doesn't look like his.
Yeah, you can see her
Responding
eyes.
to.
Exactly.
Who is she responding to?
Yeah.
Did she
her
break the fourth wall?
angry eyes.
Yeah. For people who have seen her before, you've never seen her this focused on something, even when she's paying attention.
Hi, you've brought a
Hell,
level
you
of
are-
intensity that's not matched
back
by your
here.
peers.
I don't think. No.
I don't like you.
Few people do. Join the
I'm
club.
not talking to you.
An unseen blink happens. Who were you talking to?
Kind of glares at you. I'm talking to him.
He's doing his best to be better. I think he
It
deserves a
doesn't
second
change
chance.
what he's done.
That's true. Redemption takes work and time.
No, I don't think I like you.
You disagree?
We're dueling now.
We're dueling now.
Pulls out her deck. You see her absentmindedly start shuffling.
Grabs the deck box, claps it directly into place. Begins doing the kind of card shuffling that card magicians do. There's that one where they like take the center of the deck and like shuffle it out while holding their two halves in there, doing this like kind of bridge shuffle. Not like the bridge shuffle, but like I don't know how to describe it. But have you seen what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
You
the
see
music is
from the-
broken. I am sorry.
You see from the mob a silhouette of Quinn flop out, as well as the box that had the cake in just fly out with like nothing left but a crumb. Ugh.
You've lost all of your forks.
Yeah, checks out.
Blaze, what's the life total that we're starting at for this duel?
This is going to be a 3 life point duel. Originally, Crest was looking for something a bit more relaxed, but Unfortunately, it seems though Luna is very intent on this duel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I am in position. Feel free to begin your match.
All right. 2-card hand, right?
Yes.
There's one less than life total.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I challenged you. Do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
Let's see here.
The entire dueling club, by the way, is kind of going around you guys. It appears as though they were not they never seen Luna get this interested in a duel.
I think I'd like to see what you're all about. Go ahead and start us off.
Your funeral. One second. It's been a little bit since he's stuck.
No worries. Measure twice, cut once, all that nonsense.
I start things off by activating Talisman of the Restless. Once per turn, when an ethereal card will return to my hand, it does not. Then I activate Twin Spirits. This allows me to summon 2 weak spirit warriors. With that, I'll have to end my turn. Do you think you're strong enough?
I have built my career on being stronger than whoever I face. And I don't plan on dropping that now.
For someone all about strength, it seems as though you lose quite a lot.
And who are you talking to this time?
You.
And which one of you is talking to me?
Oh, it's just me. I don't let anyone control me or my actions.
Good. It's a strength of spirit that you're gonna need.
Well,
Now you wanna know why I never lose?
Nope. Why is that?
Because I also don't let anyone take control. I write my own story. I had a lot of experience with it before I joined the dojo. But now, it's time for it to take center stage once again. A new star rises! Straight from the page, Story Pal Yellow Star!
Interesting. I didn't see them around you.
I play it, and this very cartoony star guy shows up. Big star trail following behind.
Huh, that's really new.
Do you want to explain what your deck, what your card does?
Yes, so Story Pal Yellow Star's first effect is that I play with the top card of my deck revealed. Its second effect is that if the top card of my deck is an invocation card that has the inscribe keyword, I can place that card on the bottom of my deck to inscribe that effect onto a warrior I control.
Okay.
The top card of my deck is Story Pal Chapter Skip. So that's gonna be the top of my deck. Crest listens to what Luna has to say. I wasn't in tune with the spirits of these worlds when I was first starting to play. I've gotten to know my horned dragons very closely, but they need rest. So, it's time I connected with my past again.
Do you abandon one story when a new one presents itself?
I like to think of it that I have an appreciation for the classics. You don't go back and enjoy old favorites from time to time?
I rarely have that much leisure time.
Well, if you're trying to be the best, you rarely do. Because the top card of my deck is an invocation that has the Inscribe effect, I'll use Yellow Star's ability. A card with the Inscribe keyword takes its effect and is copied onto a warrior. I'm gonna do it one more time. When an Inscribe effect is activated, it's copied onto a warrior. Then, whenever that warrior attacks, the Inscribe effect is copied and activated immediately. Story Pal Chapter Skip, when this effect activates, reveals the top 3 cards of my deck. Of those revealed cards, I can take a revealed Story Pal and swap it with one on my field or in my graveyard. Then, until the end of the next turn, I play with the top card of my deck revealed.
Your story piles are so complicated.
Then I'll have to give you a visual... you're more of a visual learner. I'll teach you by using the effect. I'll put Chapter Skip on the bottom of my deck, inscribing it onto Yellow Star.
Right,
With its ability to read ahead, I'll reveal the next page of my story. Story Pal Chapter Green.
Okay.
Alright. With that having been played, I'm going to add a new friend to the list. I play the staple card, Choose Your Own Adventure. This staple allows me to create a normal warrior with my choice of the blocker, teamwork, or sniper keyword. So come on out, Story Pal Adventurer! Now it's time for combat. Story Pal Adventurer and Story Pal Yellow Star are going to teamwork to destroy your item card.
Ooh, okay.
Then, as the attack happens, we'll activate Story Pal Yellow Star's effect. Because it was inscribed with Chapter Skip, I'll reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. Those will be Story Pal Chapter Green, Story Pal Orange Rhino, and Story Pal Library. Because one of them is a Story Pal, I'm going to swap them with one on my field. Adventurer, take a break. It's time for Orange Rhino to take the field. I'll rearrange the cards on top of my deck. That green goes there, and Library stays on top. Now, Story Pal Orange Rhino is a normal warrior with 2 effects. First, any inscribed warriors have Spelljammer, which gives Yellow Star that protection. Second, warriors that I control have Teamwork, while a warrior is on top of my deck. It's not active right now, but it's going to be a bit of a doozy later on. Now, Orange Rhino, take care of one of those spirits.
Kaboom. Ah.
That does it for me. That does it for me. What's the next thing that your deck can do?
You know, I don't like doing this too much. But it looks like my hand has been kind of forced. Everyone in the room suddenly seems to drop in temperature a little bit. And you guys aren't using like you guys are like using like a little projector table for this duel.
Oh, he got the
It's all
projector
that they have.
working.
You did, yes. You guys are using a little projector table. The holograms seem to flicker for a moment and distort as she draws a card from her deck, sighs, and she asks you a question. Which do you fear more? Nothing or an endless chattering voice?
I fear nothing. One might be able to find clarity through chaos. With nothing, there can't be a future.
Not a bad answer. One moment.
Holding on.
Onto your butts. Also, Nova, I love your deck so much. This is so good.
I summon Yithril, the Restless Hunger. The temperature in the room seems to dip slightly as a creature that seems to be the living embodiment of a black hole is summoned. While this is just a projector table, you guys aren't in the digital world, so there aren't really any kind of effects when cards are played. For a moment's trip, you can kind of feel your hair getting pulled towards this strange projection on the field. When Yithril is played, I remove all other cards in the field from the game.
What?
Everything else is now removed from the game.
So yeah, Crest is gonna look at that, look at his life point counter. This creature attacks me directly, I'm taking 2 damage. Then I'm not going to have anything to send for its other effect. Lose immediately if I don't do something about this.
What do you do whenever you are faced with an unstoppable force?
Try anyway. So we didn't go over our advantages, did we?
We did not. Would you like to go over that?
Yes, I think I only have the one. Can't lose until I beat my rival.
Mm-hmm. Again, one advantage from that.
I think I have to attempt to counter Yidris or Yithril.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to counter. Oh man. I want to. No, yeah, I guess I have to counter Yithril entirely, so I'm gonna try and go for that with my advantage.
Oh, okay. As she's trying to play down Yithril, what do you do?
Crest goes for his set card that is here because of the mechanics of Perfect Draw. Reverse card activate! Story Pal, editorial change!
I love that.
I'll attempt to roll the dice to try and stop this.
Okay.
What am I plussing on here,
plus
Chief?
tension. Plus tension.
Just tension, okay. Changing my board, stay here. Alright. Are we ready for a roll of the lifetime, folks?
Go for it.
Over. Well, that's a 5.
Unfortunately for you, you failed to realize how powerful the Restless Warriors can truly be. They are unaffected by your simple counter cards.
And you fail to realize that you're not the only one fighting on that level. The mark underneath his hair starts glowing. I rolled lower than a 5. That sounds like I'm gonna activate everyone's favorite ability! Plot! Armor! Woo!
Truly, the armor of the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is an 8.
That is enough.
So I cannot do plot armor, but okay, cool. But that's enough. That's enough.
Yeah, it's 7 plus the counter move.
All right.
Interesting. I haven't faced someone who's able to counter the Restless so easily before.
Yeah, easy.
Crest puts on the on the facade. Internally, a lot of while he still maintains the skills, a lot of his power derived from Chthon, so he had to do that purely on like his own willpower. So he's exhausted after that.
Then it looks like I'll have to do something else instead. I play Hana, the Restless Priestess. She is ethereal, and when this card is played, I remove a card from my opponent controls from the game. I think I'll go ahead and remove your yellow star.
Good question. What does Spelljammer do again? Is it protect from
Destruction by a card effect.
okay.
Yeah.
Exiling is not destruction.
Yeah. So that bypasses it.
Yeah, no, I just get those that stuff mixed up on which applies to what.
Next, I activate Powerful Spirit. This allows me to strengthen a warrior I control until the end of the turn. I think I'll choose Hana, making her into a normal warrior. Then she'll go ahead and attack your story pal.
Alright. Who's stronger, your warrior or my rhino?
That's up to you. You have to roll for it.
Oh right, I forgot that I do that because you're attacking, but you're not a player. Haha.
Only players rose the golden rule.
I believe.
That's 6 plus my destined to win. Add +1 to all rolls you make that use combat tension.
Both live or both die.
Knowing how this works, I think both live is the best option here.
Okay. Unfortunate. Well, being ethereal at the end of my turn, Hana returns to my hand. Typically, she would then remove a card from your graveyard from the game, but you don't have any currently. With that, I'll pass my turn.
Right. I draw. The
Did
effective.
you like the whole like super big draw to the side on the?
I have not changed my position on the map, so it goes all the way back to where I'm sitting over there.
Oh no! It looks like you just like did a dramatic draw.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
A right hand.
Oh god, you might smack a Quinn.
What?
Ow.
Come on. Stick with it. Alright. Gotta find a way this Yithril thing. Via game mechanics, am I under the impression that Luna is able to play Yithril on the following turn, or is that countered in another way that would prevent that for a bit?
She theoretically could.
Got it. Okay. Still had Starman up, I would be able to use that chapter green. And then maybe find a way to get a warrior on top for teamwork, but that path's been closed off to me right now.
Are you panicking already?
Well, I'd like to think it's a combination of talking my way through all of my outs and, well, you dropped an Elder God in front of me. I think I'm allowed at least a little bit of nervousness.
It's just a spirit. A restless one.
Right, best thing that I can do is cycle out so that I can maybe find my way into... yeah, into some kind of power play in the following turn. Let's go ahead and play a staple. Read ahead! This staple lets me draw 2 cards, then put 1 card from my hand on the bottom of my deck.
Yes?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put you on the bottom of the deck. For now. And the card that I'm going to be playing for turn is Story Pal Chapter Blue. When I played this card, I shuffle a invocation from my graveyard into my deck. I don't have that, but then one of my Story Pals gains life drain until the end of the turn. So I'm going to give that to my Story Pal Orange Rhino. Once that happens, I'll use the Inscribe effect to put the effect of Chapter Blue onto Orange Rhino. Then, I'll attack. Orange Rhino, get rid of that token.
Alright.
Blue Barrage!
Oh no.
With that life drain, I'll gain 1. Unfortunately, the effect of Chapter Blue precludes me from shuffling back another copy of it, so even though Orange Rhino copies it, it's stuck in my graveyard. And also a creature can't get life drain 2, so I'll just be getting a single life. That'll be it for me. Go ahead.
Very well. Well, alright. Since you feared nothing before and decided to face it, let us see how you do with Endless Whispering. I play Chiron, the Restless Terror. This time, instead of feeling a slight chill and a pull towards the creature, you swear in the back of your mind a voice that is neither yours nor Omega's is whispering softly. Chiron is another restless warrior. Any card destroyed by this card is removed from the game. When a card is removed from the game... when this card removes a card from the game, I give my opponent an insanity counter. If my opponent has more insanity counters than they have life, they lose the game. Let us see how you face that which you cannot understand. Chiron, attack and destroy his Story Pal Orange Rhino.
No!
You gain 1 insanity counter. Well, I guess that's enough for now.
I draw.
Are you worried?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Kind of tilts her head to the side.
I need to know that I'm good enough. There are people relying on me. I can't even let creatures from beyond stand in my way. And so here you are bringing the full force of your dominion. Already lost 2 of my friends to the void. So yeah, I'm a little worried. But worrying means you care. And I don't think I've dueled with that in my heart in a long time. Now, all I have to do is figure out the perfect line to victory. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright. Time to put all of my faith in my cards. I activate Choose Your Own Adventure to summon one of the prescribed tokens. We're bringing back Story Pal Adventurer. And then we take to the skies with my ace monster. From the depths of inspiration, from stories written and stories lost, I call upon your name here, legendary Story Pal, Blue Dragon!
Wait a minute.
Legendary Story Pal Blue Dragon is a normal warrior with 3 effects. First, this warrior can be inscribed twice. Normally, when a warrior gets an inscribed effect copied onto them, they lose any other ones that are on them. Blue Dragon can hold 2 of them. Second, if a warrior monster is on top of my deck, or if a warrior is on top of my deck, this card gains Blocker and Overwhelm. And if there's an invocation on top of my deck, this card gains Double Strike. I'm gonna go ahead and, if that's alright, I'm gonna... So, do this properly. The dragon that comes out is this long blue serpentine dragon that does not have the same bulk as Chthon did, but it is another blue dragon that has come to Crest's aid. Almost like his bond with Chthon was fated. I'm gonna go ahead because I played my ace. Oh no, I have to be less than half my life for that. Okay. 2 normal warriors. Story Pal Adventurer has teamwork. We've got to make it work. My 2 warriors are going in to attack Chiron.
All right. Go ahead and roll the dice.
Folks, believe in me. Folks, send me your power.
I'm doing the spirit bomb, buddy. You can do it.
Oh, it's just that easy. It's just that
Part
easy.
of the cards.
Go ahead and describe how this looks.
So Story Pal Adventurer, a creature that is drawn like a crayon knight jumps onto Blue Dragon, who swims through the air, and they come down as a single bolt. The head of the dragon arcing through the air and lancing through the outer god in one fell swoop.
It is
Way to
destroyed. Huh. She looks at you and then kind of over your shoulder. Do you... Sorry, no, that's not what she said. Even after all you've been through, you still trust them?
She's looking over my shoulder, right?
Yep. Not at you.
Is she looking
Does that
at
mean
me?
she's talking to me or referring... Oh, sorry, what's up?
Oh, sorry, I was asking, are you looking... Is she talking to me? Because I am...
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So if I'm getting this correctly, she's looking at Omega but talking to me?
You don't know what she's looking at exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
She could also just be looking over her shoulder and still talking to you. She is weird like that.
That is true.
Kind of stops for a moment, seems to be listening. Nods her head. Puts her hand in her deck. I concede. Yeah, she puts her hand in her deck, concedes the match, kind of just looks at you and says, well, I kind of heard everything I needed.
Care to share with the rest of the class?
I mean, if someone you abandoned for another deck still trusts you enough to do all that, I think I can trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you need anyone to talk to about anything,
No, I've talked to enough people before. It never helps.
do you feel like it's because they talk to you or talk with you?
I mean, the doctors never really believed anything I said, so...
Well, I guess believe is a little rough considering I've experienced it, but I kind of get what's going on. You don't gotta worry about
you
that
don't.
judgment from me. Okay. Either way, you don't have to worry about that judgment from me.
It's appreciated. Well, goodbye. Just kind of walks off.
What a weird girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. But honestly, you're, she seems to like you at least, so...
Yeah, well,
Glad the feeling's mutual.
Yeah. Hey, you doing good after that?
Crest looks up at you, and the biggest grin crawls across his face. Yeah, I got to reunite with my friends for once in a long time. Forgot what it feels like.
I'm really glad for you and them. By the way, didn't know you had a dragon that looked kind of like mine. Quinn takes out his deck and holds Siryu.
Yeah, it looks like you and I can have our own private Blue Dragon Club.
Huh.
We should get matching jackets.
Maybe. But, that's besides the point. You feel like you need to do any more games?
I think I will. Crest shovels his deck again. Alright, that's 1-0 from the champ of the club. Who's coming up next?
All right. And I think that is a good spot for us to go ahead and fade out for the episode.
Thank you for watching this incredible episode. If you like what we do and want to support us further, you can swing on over to our official Patreon. We have several different tiers to meet your needs. Everything from our $1 fledgling adventurer tier all the way up to our Grandmaster $200 tier. Thank you, Moto, for being our current Grandmaster. Additionally, if you'd like to show off for your friends how much you love our content, we have the official item shop open for business. You can wear all kinds of cool stuff. We have hats, we have shirts, we have posters, mouse pads, play mats, you name it, we got it. If you want to stay in touch with us, we have an official Discord. Link is down in the description below. Swing on in. We have regular game jams, we hang out with the community, we do devlogs, you know, just all kinds of cool stuff. But before you leave, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype the video. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode. You know, there's a couple of really good scenes in there. I'd like to hear what yours are. But thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.